Hey guys, Fabian here. Welcome back to another video recapping the Disney family vacation we had earlier this year. We are on day 6. This was our second day visiting Magic Kingdom, Sunday, January 26th. It was the only park that we visited twice during our vacation. And again, the weather for this day was perfect, high 60s, a little bit cloudy, so it wasn't that sunny. And since it was our second day there, we had really no agenda besides just getting photo ops and enjoying some food. We had done all the rides we wanted to on day one, so we were just kind of winging it on this day, mostly focusing on family pictures. One of the first rides we did, of course, was again Buzz Lightyear. The kids loved that ride. This time I managed to hit the high score. I had watched some YouTube videos on what to do, and I got that. I got to hit the big targets. Got the little sticker after you show the CM that you hit the high score. Um, and that morning was also what the first time in our whole trip that our kids actually, one of our kids, Remy, actually ended up enjoying one of the characters in the park. So on our way to look for egg rolls in that morning, and yes, those egg rolls that we already had on day one that were delicious. And yes, it was early, but we're like, hey, it's never too early to have some egg rolls at Magic Kingdom. So we were on our way there, and we noticed that there was a very short line to meet Chip and Dale, maybe like two groups in front of us, of like two to three people each. So it was a very small line, and it was kind of like hidden. So we stood in line for that. Kylo was again scared to meet the character, so he stayed in his stroller. But Remy, oh my goodness, he was loving them. He actually like high fived them, like hugged them, gave them kisses. So that was really sweet to see him finally opening up. Then we did some more rides here and there. Took family pictures, photo ops. Had the creme brulee croissant again while the kids napped this time. And then we had lunch at Pecos Bill, and that place was pretty good. Lots of good seating for families, indoors and outdoors. We ended up sitting outdoors because it was so nice, and the food was great. We really enjoyed the food, and the lady at the counter actually hooked me up with extra apple slices, so the kids had a ton of apple slices throughout the day. In the afternoon, we decided to head to the Barnstormer, which is a very small roller coaster, and people say it's a good starting roller coaster for little kids. And Remy just barely met the height requirement, so we knew Kyla would enjoy that, and Remy wanted to try it, and so we got in line for that. I think we had a lightning lane for it, or maybe we got in line. Don't remember. Um, but this time we got the front of the roller coaster, and it was my turn to film Remy, and I am so glad I did because, like Kylo, he really had fun. It was a short ride, so he wanted to go on it again. But yeah, I'm glad both of my kids enjoy roller coasters. It was, and I'm glad Anna and I captured their first roller coaster ride on video. Hi, guy. Ready? Here we go. Remy, there we go. Go look up. Oh, the sun. Here we go. Look at, we're going up. We're going up. We're going up. Oh, I can't see anything. Okay. Look where you're going. Look where you're going. Oh. You did it! You did it! How was it? Good? Kaka, you did it! I know it's a little one. You're gonna go on a bigger one now. You did it? So, unfortunately, like I said, the roller coaster was kind of short and they wanted to go again, but what we ended up doing was that I would stay with Remy in line again for the Barnstormer, and Anna would take Kylo to the Seven Dwarfs roller coaster, which we had seen earlier, but we didn't have a lightning lane for. So he wanted to try that. So I went back in line with Remy, and Anna went and stood in line with Kylo. Remy and I finished our ride first, and then we ended up walking to the Seven Dwarfs roller coaster and waiting for them to go. Unfortunately, I misunderstood what Anna was saying, but when we got there, she was literally up, so I didn't get a chance to like record it. I was telling her to let me know when she was on it, but she was like on it now. And I didn't really like, she didn't say it like that, but I didn't catch that they were literally coming on the ride in front of me as I was texting. So I missed getting her and Kylo on video. And she actually said that she was recording Kylo, but they stopped the ride because somebody was filming, and she thought it was her, but it ended up being the guy in another cart that was using a selfie stick to record himself. And as for those that don't know, you cannot use selfie sticks at Disney World. So she thought it was her. She put the phone away.
Put your selfie stick away, please.
But we missed the part where Kylo actually, when the ride continued, he actually ended up putting his arms up, and Anna was so surprised, and he was just having a blast. He wanted the thrill of the ride, and nobody told him to do that, and he just must have seen other people do it, and he put his arms up, and he had a blast. So I'm just so happy that my kiddos enjoy roller coasters. I'm scared of them. Like, I'll go on them, but man, it just makes me anxious and nervous all the time. All right, let's see. So that was the roller coasters. Then we ended up catching the last railroad ride out of Tomorrowland. It was very close to 6 o'clock, and I think we caught the last one. And we got to see a nice sunset while on the ride and relaxing and take a nice breather from all the excitement. And we took the train ride all the way to the front where oh no, actually no, we looped back around, and then we were gonna get out and make our way to the Dole Whip. Yeah, I forgot. Let me see if I can figure out the name of this. We looped around back to Adventureland to get some Dole Whip because that was on our way out, and I wanted to try the upside down pineapple cake. Oh, delicious. So while we were there and eating it, Kylo played with another friend he made there. They were fighting with the rubber swords they got, and Anna had taken Remy to the bathroom. So we ended up finishing the cake, and then the kids obviously saw the magic carpets of Aladdin right there. So that was the last ride we did for the night. We got in line for that, and yeah, we did that ride, and then we walked out of the park, took more photos actually. Got some pins that say our first family vacation or something like that, right there in City Hall on our way out. And then we took the bus back to Pop Century and had some dinner in the room. So that was the end of our second day at Magic Kingdom. The more relaxing of the 2 days, the better weather. And we ended up walking 9.2 miles that day. So overall, another perfect day basically. So stay tuned for the last day of our trip at Epcot. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Peace.